Heyo, it's me, Harper Savage, and today is day 7 of Mermay, and the prompt is Miyazaki. You know, like the movie guy. Got my sketchbook, got my pencil, an eraser. Let's get to sketching. We got a little circle today. Maybe a little bit bigger. I think I want to do something a little bit different than this. Let's erase it. Erase. We can go for something super tiny, I guess. Maybe more in the center, though. And I'm drawing a tail sideways. Because most of the time, mermaid fins are like facing the same way people's feet face. I have it sideways here because I'm basing the fin off of a shark to make it look like maybe someone could mistake this figure for a shark. Actually inspired by a merman I did in 2019, but we're not going to see too many features. It's going to be more of a silhouette kind of feel, I think. Again, still shift it off to the side. Oh yeah, that's right, I had that oddly placed fin here. I have other sharks around to make him kind of blend in. And now I might have to Google sharks. Maybe one over here just coming into frame. Maybe a little bit more so I can put the little top fin, you know, the one that makes the sound popping out of the water. Alright, believe it or not, I think that's all I want to do here. Hey, let her go! She has my foot. Oh. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to ink while she has my foot. Alright, so ignore that. Hopefully it'll be covered up with the watercolor. But my idea here is I'm gonna work like in layers. So I'm gonna hopefully try to use the transparency of the watercolor to my advantage. We'll see if it actually works out like that or not. So I want like the sharks in the background along with the water, obviously. And then coming closer, we'll have some seaweed, and then even closer than that, maybe I'll do some coral. It depends on how the colors are going to lay over top of each other. I just want to put a disclaimer here that it doesn't seem like a Miyazaki thing, but it was inspired by some of his work. I am not someone who does a whole lot of like detail. I'm not good at that style, especially not in watercolor. So this is what I came up with, doing like layered stuff instead. I don't know if that really translates to being like Miyazaki inspired, but that's what I'm going with. So let's get to painting. I don't think it quite reads Miyazaki, but I did what I could. It's time for the reveal. Boop. Here we are, many layers later. I was considering not doing the coral, but it just looks so plain without anything else overlaying the seaweed. If I did this again, I think I would do the background first and then paint the figures on top of it, because I had a hard time going around everything. And I also did some practice over here and just scribbling to get some of the watercolor off of the marker because it wasn't turning up very bright. I did like the darkness at first because it kind of looked like shadows and stuff, but nothing else had it. So I covered up most of it, not all of it, just to keep some dimension to it. But yeah, that is my Miyazaki inspired prompt done. So I'm just gonna put a disclaimer out here. My sketchbook is kind of falling apart already. So this is the Five Below 1616 Holdings watercolor sketchbook. I am taping the pages together because they're all popping out, which makes me wonder if they were supposed to come out, because they're all coming out very cleanly. But I'm just like, I don't think it was intended to come out because of the hard cover. Like, what are you supposed to do with just like an empty cover when you're done, right? I also, in between recording days, did have the opportunity to use 100% cotton watercolor paper. I did use it with cheap watercolors, and I noticed that they were working a lot better on that paper. So I think my struggle is the sketchbook paper. So yeah, I was blaming it on the size, and I still kind of am, just because I'm not good at watercolor, and it's like very loose medium the way I try to use it, and I'm not good at it, and, you know, excuse. But I think part of it is just the paper itself is not a good quality, so I'm having a harder time with this. So it slowed me down quite a bit, and I need to really push through and get more done. Maybe expect a lot more simpler designs, but we'll see. But that's gonna be it for me today. If you guys want to check out another Mermay video, you can go ahead and tap the thumbnail here. If you want to catch up on anything you missed, you can go ahead and tap the thumbnail here. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to do all the cool YouTube things of comment, liking, and subscribing, and turning on that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.